this even works. Streaming. We'll see. Yo. What's up? What's up? What's up? This is a test. Testing the broadcast system. What's going on, peeps? Never done this. Never done this. Had to set it all up. Had to get the background. Had to get everything good to go. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's good to see everybody. This is Kevin, by the way. I'm only on for a few minutes, but I want to see how this goes. And I'll probably do it again, like schedule it ahead of time so we can all hang out and talk. There's a little chat button here. Yo, does that work? Send it. It does. It totally does. Awesome. What's up? What's up? How's everything look? How's everything look here? Does it look good? Quality good? Video good? It is nice and cozy. I found these little Christmas lights over here that we got around, like there's a railing off this side because I'm on like a little mezzanine level. Mezzanine. We got these little Christmas lights. So I got extras. I put it back there. Try to spruce up the place a little bit. You know, not much you could do on a dishy salary. I know, I can't believe I'm live too. Local Explorer. I can't believe it. It's good to be here. You know, I'm a gamer at heart. I always wanted to be a game streamer, but no one watched me play games. So then I made kitchen videos. So I'd love to play some games. I think you can do that. Because I started Twitch, and I'm like, oh, God, I don't want to do this. I don't want to start another one. So doing pretty good on YouTube. I figured maybe we'll stream some games. Who knows? We'll see how it works. How's the dish pit? Dish pit was a little rough this week. Not going to lie. A little rough. Busy. Sneaking up behind me. Don't scare me like that. You're welcome, Local Explorer. Glad you enjoy the videos. Fly doing the back soup. Back soup? Backstroke. What are my favorite games? Oh, man. I'm going to date myself because I'm old now. And I used to start on... I love MMOs. That's my thing. One character, you build the character, you get the gear, you do the dungeons, you do the raids. Like that's me. That's my kind of thing. Like my wife's playing Baldur's Gate, and I can't get into it. I promised her that I would try, so I did. I'm not talking smack. I gave it an honest effort. I played for like an hour, maybe about an hour. I just couldn't do it, so I had to go back to like I play WoW. I played EverQuest. That's going way back. EverQuest was like 1999, but it's still going, and I play on an emulated server like any real nerd would do. And oh my God, I play some silly cooking games once in a while just because of the channel, like Cooking Simulator. That's always a good one. Hope everybody's doing good. The scallions are seafood. Yeah, you know, you can't make this stuff up, guys. You really can't. If you've been in the restaurant industry any number of years, you will find that we all have the same stories. It's mind-blowing how these ridiculous scenarios happen more than once. And there's so many comments of people who are like, this can't be real. This has to be made up. But ask anybody that's a server or works back of the house, a chef, whatever. They all have the same stories. Good evening. What do I think of the bear? You're not going to believe this. And I wish I could stream it. And you guys let me know. I am not tech savvy. So let me know if it's legal to like stream a video that you can find on YouTube like while I'm doing a live, because I'd love to do that. But anyways, I have not seen the bear. I've not seen the bear. And quite a few people have been like, dude, what are you doing? You got to go see the bear. So that's on my list. What was that other? Hey, Jules. What was that crazy chef horror movie that we just saw? The Table? Help me out, guys. It was a horror movie. It was like a restaurant on an island. The chef was crazy and he invited all the people. What the hell was that called? The Menu. The Menu. Alan, you're on top of it. 100%.
What are you streaming on?
Whoops. Uh-oh. YouTube. Oh, God. Hold on. What is this? I tried to do an emote, and it, like, closed the whole little chat dock. This is dumb. Do I want to be in movies in the future? Yeah, man. I love... Look, my acting is not Oscar-worthy, but I have fun doing it, and I love playing characters, and I think it'd be hilarious to make something. And I'd love to work with someone, and I think I might have the person, and I'm not going to say anything, but like, you know, Key and Peele. Key and Peele are hilarious. I love their stuff. Like, it's good quality. They're actual filmmakers, writers, actors. Like, I'd love to find someone to do like restaurant comedy with that's actually like professionally produced. I think that'd be really great. You had a girl ask you if pepperoni was a vegetable. Well, you know, the thing is about vegetables and fruit, anything with a seed is a fruit. And I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this, but I mean, it's true. Like, scientifically, anything that has a seed is a fruit. So like a cucumber, but nobody calls a cucumber a fruit. Like, you go to the grocery store, you don't find the cucumber in the fruit section. Let's be real, people. Like, it blows my mind. And here's the funny thing. And now you got me on my soapbox. Now I'm just going to blabber on for like 2 minutes about this. I get a lot of comments about people not understanding that I'm making jokes. Like, I hope everyone realizes that this is just a joke channel, right? I've made recipe videos in the past that were ridiculous. Like, it's all satire and jokes. But I get a lot of comments about people that want to correct me on things. And they tell me, like, well, you know, rice is a seed, Scoobs. I got that one once. Like, rice is a seed. And it's like, dude, like, okay, like, technically, yes, the rice is, like, sprouted from a seed, but it's a grain. Like, rice is a grain, okay? Just like cucumber is a friggin' vegetable. Okay, I'm done. There's a possibility for the bear watch parties. Can you have watch? I gotta look this up. If we can have watch parties on here. Oh God. All right, another soapbox moment. I just started like more professionally videoing. So I have a camera that is this, and it's an old camera. It's a Canon EOS M50. But it's not the M50 Mark II. I don't know if any photography nerds out there, but the EOS, the M50 Mark II is a little bit newer. It's still like years old, but it can continuously stream like a video camera if you set it up like this. But this is the first generation. This thing turns off after 30 minutes. So if I'm streaming every 30 minutes, you're going to see that screen. It's a black screen. It's really annoying. But you know, I'm a dishy. I make $3 an hour. I can't afford a nicer camera. maybe in the future. From Germany. We have a German fan. I was just in Germany. My wife and I met, like, my mom and one of my brothers. We all went to Germany because Kevin's background is German, by the way. I am German by heritage. And so we were just there. And I got recognized. I was in Dresden. Jules, was that Dresden? Yeah. We were in Dresden, which is, I don't even know. You know where Dresden is. It's some town. I mean, it's a city, but it's not a huge city. We were in some bar, like late night bar, and the bartender's like, "Dude, I know you." I was like, "Wow, that's very random." Heidelberg. You're from Heidelberg? Heidelberg's a great city. Been there. Definitely been there. Dude, the hamburger made with donuts, local explorer. So a lot of these things, the weirdest food requests, I mean, they're real. You know, you can go to Google, you can type in like weird food requests. So I'm not making this up. Like, all of those food requests are real to some extent. And so I wanted to try them. And I was like, I'm not just going to make a video and like say the thing. I'm going to actually try it. And I don't necessarily think that they all work. That's the title of the video. But I will say, I give the donut burger like a 4 out of 10. Yeah, 4 out of 10. And I get the salty sweet combo thing. Like, that does it for a lot of people. That does it for me too, but not in that combination. That was just gross. It was just too gross. Like, the burger was too salty. It was like too opposite of one another. I think they both need to be a little bit closer to the middle. Dresden is in Germany. Yeah, I know what Dresden is in Germany. Let's see. You're definitely a male Nicole. You must be talking about Bistro Huddy. You're one of them Bistro Huddians. Which, by the way, Drew's a great creator. I like Drew. I've talked to Drew a couple times. Anyways, which character do I identify most? Oh, man. Which character do I identify most? I have the most fun playing the female characters. We've got Elise, we've got Brittany, we've got Stacy. God, they just keep coming. They just keep growing. That's the most fun because, I don't know, there's something, you put on a wig and you look in the mirror, you know, you put on other clothes that you don't normally wear and you kind of take on that personality a little bit. Like, this is Kevin's getup. He's got like the army combative shirt. He's got the dirty backwards hat. I actually, Kevin has grown a little as a human. Kevin used to have a cigarette in his mouth at all times. And then I realized that the platforms in which I would post these videos would not like that at all. And so they suppressed and actually removed a couple of videos where I was smoking, even though it wasn't lit. It wasn't a lit cigarette. I wasn't promoting it, but they didn't like it. So Kevin got rid of the cigarette. He quit smoking, and so he's a better person for it. Julia Rowe, what are you doing in here, Jules? I'm not going to say anything, Jules. I know Julia Rowe. I know her. IRL. That may or may not be who I'm talking to in that direction over there. That direction and down over the edge. Jules, how's the video look? She's my video editor. I think we got it dialed in. In Idaho, they love fry sauce so much that they have.
Someone said they request mayonnaise for their fries. Don't they do that in Belgium?
Yeah, mayo and fries. There's nothing wrong with mayo and fries. It depends on the mayo, though. That really depends on the mayo. In the U.S., we have good mayo, and we have really shitty mayo. So there's mayonnaise, and then there's Miracle Whip. And this is like, I should post a poll about this, because depending on where you're from in the U.S., a lot of people like Miracle Whip, and it's disgusting because Miracle Whip's more like a salad dressing. It's vinegary, but it's also got like a little sweet tinge to it. I hate it. I can't stand it. The only mayo that I like in the West, and this is funny, it's the same brand, but depending on where you're at, it's called two different things. In the Western U.S., it's called Best Foods. Best Foods mayonnaise. In the Eastern half, it's Hellman's, which is, I don't know. But I gotta stick with my Best Foods. What else we got here? Duke's mayo and supposedly the best mayo ever. Duke's? I have not had Duke's. I've not had Duke's. We've tried some odd mayos that are like a little bit more healthy, you know.
I love Primal Kitchen. It's fire.
Oh, Primal Kitchen? Yeah. Primal Kitchen's good if you're not on a dishwasher salary, because that stuff is really expensive. I haven't tried Duke's, though. Tell us about the process of creation from the idea to the upload of YouTube. Oh, man. I mean, I'm a writer, I would say. I mean, I write my own scripts. Sure, I get ideas from other people, other videos, you know, like the foundation of an idea. And I do that every day. And I write almost every day. I'm constantly thinking of scripts or scenarios, or like, okay, which series do I want to do? If I'm going to do like a things you hear in restaurants, I'm just constantly thinking about funny things that you would hear at a restaurant. A lot of it is personal experience, because I was in restaurants for like 12, 13 years. And some of them are fan submitted, especially on Instagram. I get a lot of DMs with like, hey, I got an idea for your video. And if it's good, at least on Instagram, if it's good, I'll tag them in the caption. But I'm getting into the weeds. So I'm constantly thinking of scripts. Then I'll write a script. And now I've got it down to where I know how long it needs to be on paper to make it. Well, so here's the thing. Let me back up a little bit. YouTube, for me, was dead for 2 years. I was posting, if you look at my YouTube channel, there's over 500 videos. A lot of them are shorts. Most of them are shorts. But it was doing nothing. And I primarily post on TikTok and Instagram. And what I do is, if you notice, those shorts are like, I don't know, 20 to 30 seconds. And they all start with the same intro. Things you hear in restaurants, you wish were made up. Well, on Instagram and TikTok, they're combined to like 3 different scenarios. So like 3 shorts is one video that I post. But in order to get more mileage out of them, I splice them, and I post each individual scenario as a short. And then I'm starting to combine them and post longer ones for like regular minute-plus videos. But anyways, back to where I was going. So I've got a script. I know how long it is. I've come up with it. I film videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if I'm going somewhere on a trip or whatever, I'll try to, squeeze in 1 more, 2 more, or whatever. But I film Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm sorry, I post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Which usually, when it started off, it was like, okay, I got a video I'm going to post on Wednesday. That means I'm going to make it on Tuesday. And I was pretty good with that. I was doing okay, staying ahead of it. But then, things come up. You get a little lazy. You're doing other things. So now, a lot of times I'll film it on the same day that I post it. But YouTube is way delayed. Like the shorts that you're seeing on YouTube, I've posted on TikTok and Instagram days or a week or two earlier. So I'm catching up. I'm catching up on YouTube. And eventually they'll be caught up. And then I'll post like probably a short Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just like I do. And then I'm trying to make other longer format videos. Anyways. God, you guys are just keep talking about Dukes. We'll try Dukes. You got a lot of people with that Dukes comment. Greetings from the UK. Who's my inspiration? Man, who's my inspiration? If you're talking... Huh? That I wouldn't say inspiration. That's more like... I wouldn't call it a man crush. I guess you could call it... No. Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'll give you that. I guess you could call it a man crush. I have always been... I've just in love... Not like love, but just in love with Harrison Ford as an actor. Maybe not as a person. I don't know him. But Indiana Jones, Star Wars, like he's just my guy. And I don't know about inspiration for like the videos that I make, but just in general, as an actor and as an artist, I'd say Harrison Ford. During female skits, are they your wife's clothes? Yeah. Yes and no. In the very beginning, yeah, that's all I had. And my wife is much smaller than me. And so I can't fit into most of her clothes. So the things that I can wear, it's very limited. And then the town that I live in actually has a clothing swap. So, if you have clothes that you don't wear anymore, you bring it in, you trade it for other clothes for free. It doesn't cost you anything. And so now I've started to go to the swap with my wife, and I will pick out women's clothes for me. And the funny part is, the funniest part about this is that there's a couple that we know here in town, and they have a daughter who's, I don't know, in her 20s, late 20s, probably. And I bought a shirt at the swap, a woman's shirt. And the next thing I know, I find out that it's the daughter of our friends. So I've got her shirt now, but it doesn't fit, so I can't wear it, unfortunately. All right, hold on. I've got off the weeds here. Let me look back here. When are we going to see a video of bloopers? Oh, man. Yeah, my wife keeps telling me that, too. The bloopers are fun. Bloopers are great. But I don't keep them, and I should. And every time I make a video, I'm like, I should keep the bloopers, and I don't. It's just going to have to be an effort moving forward, and then I'll put them all together. But, yeah, it's pretty funny. I laugh. I love all my videos. I think my wife's my second biggest fan, and I'm my biggest fan. Because I'll be sitting upstairs here editing my videos, just laughing my ass off because I think they're funny, and I take it so personally when they don't do well. I'm like, what the hell? This is bullshit. I love Brenda. Yeah, Brenda's a fan favorite. Brenda's very feisty. She has a much different look, the brunette. Everyone else is blonde so far, except Sapphire. Sapphire is the newest member of the cast. It's the I don't know if she's gender. I don't know if Sapphire is gender specific. I haven't, and I don't think I will decide that. It's just whatever anybody wants that character to be. But she has blue hair, long blue wavy hair. I don't know if you all have seen her yet on YouTube. She's made an appearance twice now, And I don't think those are posted on YouTube. So you'll see Sapphire, who's quite a character as well. But yeah, Brenda's great. Brenda and Trevor. Trevor is Brenda's boyfriend, and they're always getting into it. Every scene that they're both in, they're always fighting. And Trevor's the kind of guy who doesn't listen very well and just annoys the hell out of Brenda, and Brenda just gets really upset all the time. I should do a back of house versus front of house video. Grouchy Harrison Ford chef was to contend with the loudest Kurt Rowe. Wow, that is very specific. Very specific. Less mayo, more mopping. No, it's not. It's definitely not an exercise thing that's going to make me fit into those clothes. That's just that's a genetics kind of thing. I just can't shrink that much. I wish you could see a little bit more here. Like, I don't even know how many people are in this chat room because I've got OBS open. Like, I'm streaming through OBS onto YouTube. I wish you could see a little bit more. Again, if you're just getting here, this is a test. This is the first time I've ever used this streaming thing, and I wanted to see how it worked. It appears to be working pretty good. Now I can see the chat, at least, and it looks like I can type in the chat. Hi. I don't know. I was trying to think of something witty to say, and I got nothing. 31. Okay. It was up to 50?
Yeah, it's been fluctuating.
Okay. All right. For the first time, I think that's okay. I like Brenda's hairy belly. I did too, Jules. Julia Rowe. I like Brenda's hairy belly. She doesn't always have a hairy belly.
I like that it just hangs out and she doesn't care. It's constant.
What do you mean hangs out? It doesn't hang. That's offensive. Her belly does not hang. Her belly sits straight like a granite wall.
She's a Pilates babe.
Yeah, she could plank for 37 minutes. There we go. We got another Harrison Ford fan. Interview with Allison Hammond, which I don't know who she is, but I will look that up. His interviews crack me up because he's very socially awkward and doesn't enjoy talking to people or doing interviews, and it's pretty clear. Who's my favorite character? I have a soft spot for Kevin. This is Kevin. Kevin's the dishy. And because we've all known a Kevin, and I get a lot of comments from people working in restaurants that are like, hey, we have a Kevin. I was like, yeah, everyone has a Kevin. You know, Kevin's the guy that, and he's not 18. You know, he's a little bit of an older guy and just still washes dishes for whatever reason, you know, and doesn't really aspire to much. He's been in prison more than once. Yeah. And that's where he got his ink. It's a prison tat. At least the one I made. Before I got this, I had nothing on the other arm, and I did a dishy video, and I wanted a tattoo, so I ordered those like stick-on tattoos. You know, you put the sponge of the water on there, and I found like the most awful-looking ones, and I made like a prison tat for Kevin, and actually that kind of sparked the interest for me for getting a real one on my arm. Make a pizza on stream. I can make a lot of stuff on stream, but I've got this set up here the way I want it. It's pretty much fixed, and I'm upstairs away from the kitchen. So I don't think I'm going to be able to make anything like that on a stream.
Puff pastry pizza.
Puff pastry. Oh my God. So Jules, we live in Portugal, okay? Even though I have a US account. But yeah, we live in Portugal, which is crazy. And we don't know the language that well. Like at all. Really. And we were trying to find pizza dough, and we're at an Aldi's. I don't know, you guys might have Aldi's in the U.S. We had an Aldi's. I lived in Arizona before this. And there was an Aldi's. And we found the stuff that we thought was pizza dough, but we also thought it might be fila dough, like puff pastry. And it turned out to be puff pastry dough, super thin. And, it comes like rolled up, and you roll it out, and it's like actually this one was a circle. So we're like, oh my God, this is going to be a disaster. And you guys have to listen to this. You can't go anywhere because there's an amazing ending to this story. So we have a puffed pastry dough, and we're like, whoa, this isn't going to work out. But we did it anyways. So we made a pizza, and we do real simple pizzas, like a margarita pizza with some really good quality tomato sauce, mozzarella or burrata if you can find a burrata, and that's it. Basil, a little olive oil, and so we put it all on there, and we put it in the oven, and I checked it after 18 minutes because it said 20 to 30 minutes, and I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna check this early. So I checked it at 18 minutes, and it had puffed up like this, and I was like, oh God, yeah, this is gonna be a disaster. So I took it out, and then I put everything on, and I put it back in to finish the pizza. And it came out, and it looked amazing. It was like golden brown. It was like properly cooked. And I took a knife, and I kind of like stabbed down like the big bubbly parts. So it all kind of flattened out a little bit. And it looked great. And we tasted this puffed pastry margarita pizza. And I am not joking. I would say it's like 10 out of 10. And I'm a pretty harsh judge, especially on pizza. It was 10 out of 10. Puff pastry pizza. You guys all got to try that. It was so good because the puff pastry, it's like buttery. It's just, it's got like a little bit of a sweet flavor to it. It was so good. Oh my God. Now I want more puff pastry pizza. All right, let me go back up the text here a little bit. How do dishies hear people yelling for them with the big headphones on? That's a great question, Alan. And the answer is you don't. And that's the whole point, because dishies don't want to be talking to anybody. They're usually not the most socially exceptional people, I guess. And they just want to do their thing. They want to get in the dish pit. They want to tune everything out. They want to put some tunes on that are otherwise probably inappropriate for the restaurant, and just do their thing. But a lot of places don't allow dishies to wear headphones anymore. That's kind of changed. Depends on where you're going. But yeah, so I would say if you are a dishwasher, or if you are looking for a dishy job, and a restaurant that you go into lets you wear headphones, just take that job. I think you're on the right track there. Did you watch the new Indiana Jones? I did, and it was acceptable. Let's say that it was acceptable. Crystal Skull, which was the previous one. I mean, the first three Indiana Jones were like out of this world. For me, out of this world, amazing. I will watch them anytime. It's one of those movies I'm like, yeah, let's put it on. And it doesn't matter which of the three. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was a little bit of a letdown. I would say if I had to say like the first three movies, like 10 out of 10, all three. The fourth movie, I would say like 5 out of 10, probably. And this last movie, I would say 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. So it was, it was an acceptable ending to an amazing character. Hold on, let me scroll back up. Mike Gomez. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Glad you like the videos. You're cooking a risotto with fries. A frisotto. You guys see that one? That one's got to be posted on YouTube. The guy came in and he wanted a risotto, but he didn't want rice, and he wanted fries instead of the rice. So the server's like, it's not served with fries. Like, risotto is a rice dish. It's part of the dish. And he's like, yeah, I just want fries instead. It's Jesus Christ. Can't make this up. Viva la burrata. Hell yeah. Burrata's the best. What is my own personal experience? Chef, server, both. I have not been a chef, which is funny because I'm Chef Scoops. But, I've been around a lot of chefs. I feel like vicariously I've been a chef for a number of years. But I did wash dishes for a little bit. I was a food runner. I was a host. I was a server. I was a bartender. I was a bar manager. Yeah, a number of things. Bartender was fun. Good times. Let's see. Chicago deep dish pizza? Yeah, it's not the same. It is rich, but trust me. Go buy some phyllo dough and try a puff pastry pizza. Where do I live in Portugal? Up in the north near Porto is where I live. Bone conduction headphones. Do they still make those things? There was a brand called Jawbone. And it actually, do you know how that works?
No.
So it sits right here on your jawbone, and it's conductive. So the vibrations when you talk go through your bones in your jaw, and that's what allows you to hear it. It's very strange, and it was like a big thing for a while. I think it was kind of like a fad, like a little gimmicky. I don't know if they still make those things. You work in a Portuguese restaurant in Massachusetts. There you go. No one can pronounce our menu unless they're Portuguese. Well, Boone Buddy, I'm sure there's bacalhau on there. Bacalhau na brasa. A little grilled bacalhau. Allison Hammond was funny. Sorry, I'm reading this. All right. Ooh, Marvel or a DC guy? That is an easy question for me. That is an easy question. Marvel. I don't really like DC at all. Batman, I can put up with. Everything else, I'm sorry. Just.
You cannot put up with Batman. What are you talking about?
Well, I can't. I can put up with Batman. I have a hard time putting up with what's his name? What's that guy's name? The newest Batman.
Christian Bale?
Yeah, Christian Bale.
Well, the newest one's Ben Affleck. Or Robert Patterson. They have like a million.
Wait, what? Am I that far behind? They have Robert Pattinson and well, I knew about Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck I just don't like as a human. So I don't. Oh, look, there it is. There it is. There's the 30-minute mark. That's why you guys got to keep watching my YouTube videos so I can save up money for a better camera. This is the camera fund. Go camera fund me. Anyways, Ben Affleck, yeah, I don't care what he's in. I don't like it. Robert Pattinson?
Yeah. That's wild, right?
I'm going to scroll down to the newest comment here. Can we have a discussion about Robert Pattinson playing Batman? Like, did it work? Was it an acceptable performance? That's what I want to know. Someone has to comment about this.
I think he's a decent actor, but not Batman. I just don't see it.
He's a good actor in certain typecast rules. But I mean, I don't know. Jules, you love Twilight. I
Other more like serious roles too, but he's good at being like a romantic partner. You know what I mean?
Oh, this person's saying Robert Pattinson was pretty good.
How old are they though? Have they seen other Batman?
How old are they? Oh, wait, I can make the chat wider. Now I can see. Okay, look, we're learning things here. Oh, you used to pack squid. Yeah, whew. That'll stick with you. Man, you probably had a whole separate area for your work clothes, huh? You can't bring those into the house. What do I think about Alfredo sauce? Man, local explorer coming through with the questions. I love Alfredo. How can you not like Alfredo sauce? Alfredo sauce is top tier, S tier, right there. Good night. Thanks for dropping by. Alfredo sauce is S tier. I would say carbonara is S tier. And if I had to rank those two, I would go carbonara first, then Alfredo. What else is there? I really like a piccata. Piccata's really good. We just made one the other day with capers, and it's just got lemon and butter and cream. What?
Pesto.
Oh, pesto. Yeah. Pesto. Why do I feel like everything's S tier now, Jules? I had this grand idea of like ranking sauces. Like there's going to be like, oh yeah, there's some B's and C's. And now that I think about it, everything's just freaking S tier.
Pasta's just S tier.
Yeah. Anything to do with butter or butter, oil, salt, cream. Yeah. Yeah. Kevin is your spirit animal. Thank you very much. Kevin is my spirit animal too. I like Kevin. Hey, wait, before anyone else leaves, is this like what do you guys think about this live? Like I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here talking, which I would love to do. Like is this cool? Should we keep doing this? Should I do this? Should I do this as other characters? You know? Like another day I'll be Brenda and we could just sit and talk and I'll just be Brenda for 30 minutes or whatever. Or I could be a chef, you know. Let me know.
Schedule it for every week at a certain time.
I could schedule it. That's what's cool about YouTube. It's pretty interactive. I can schedule streams. That'd be pretty cool. Like, let me know. Is it better to just sit here talking, or should I do something like? Should I play a game? Should I stream a game? Cooking simulator, World of Warcraft? Because I'm not a gaming channel, you know. But I mean, I'm sure a lot of you people play games. But this is like a comedy cooking channel. So just let me know. I'll give you all a minute. Give you all a minute to type in them answers. Let's see. T-Fin videos. T-Fin, is that you, Tim? Timmy boy? Little Tim.
Everyone said they love this idea.
This idea?
That you're just chatting or that in characters sometimes and do it weekly.
All right. Make it a weekly thing. A weekly hanging with the crew. And it could just be a different character every week. Overcooked would be a fitting game for Scoob's gaming stream. Overcooked? I don't know this game. I'm going to write that down, though.
Ooh, do you have a dog?
Oh, you had to bring up the dog.
Triggered.
Hi, Manchu. You're fired. Fired. My wife, who is watching and listening, she really wants a dog. I mean, I love dogs. I want a dog, too. Do you hear this, Jules? I want a dog, too. But not enough. to like have to deal with all the effort that goes into it. What? Because we travel, you know, like that's our whole thing. We wanted to move to Europe so we could travel around and stuff. And we have been. We're doing pretty good on the traveling. But, you know, then it's just an extra layer of responsibility. So right now, no, we don't have a dog. But if we did get a dog, it would be a pug. A little guy. A little pug. And I think if it was a boy, I think we decided his name is it Winston? Freaking Winston. What do y'all think about Winston? Winston Pug. I'm just talking. I'm not even looking at this anymore. Hold on. I gotta look at the chat. Do you put your feet in the salami? All right, this chat's gone downhill. Someone's asking about foot salami. Tim, T-Fin, you're watching this from your lunch break. Get back to work. You're the boss. You're the boss. I guess you could take as long a break as you want. If it brings you joy and income, go for it. This has been fun. Well, I don't think it's going to be income generating, but it is fun. It is fun. By the way, Scoop's Kitchen on YouTube is growing pretty good, and I never thought that I would ever consider hitting 100,000 subs, but I think that might happen at some point. And I really I have an idea of what I want to do. So just for you all fans that like me enough to sit on here talking, I appreciate all of you, like for reals. Yeah. So I'm gonna do something for everybody. Well, not everybody. I'm gonna do something for one person, at random, at 100,000, and hopefully it's cool. So, yeah. All right, let's get back to this. Got all sentimental there for a minute. Does the Karen character have a name or just is Karen? Henry G, are you referring to the woman in the red shirt and the brown hair? Because she that's Brenda. That's Brenda. Here's the other thing about this stupid camera that I have. There we go. This stupid old camera. If I stream like this, I can't use autofocus. I have to use manual focus. So I've got it set up, and like right now I think is pretty good. By the way, I got a new lens. This lens, I'm in love with this lens. It's 22 millimeter fixed. So it's not, you can't like zoom in and out, but it's awesome. The color's great. It blurs the background a little bit. Yeah. Anyways, I love my lens. I don't know what to say. Go for a cat. No cats. Had a cat. We had a cat. Dogs will help with meaty leftovers. Are you referring to like them cleaning up leftovers or using the dog as meat? I don't know. It was a little vague there, Virgo. You're a little vague in your description there. Alan's still talking about gaming. There's also a crazy cooking party game similar to Overcooked that's called Cannibal Cuisine. Hold on. Do I have a pen? I do have a pen. I told you I was going to write this down. Hold on. Overcooked. Maybe we'll work in a Scoop's gaming stream too. Overcooked and Cannibal. Look at my writing. What? Oh, you can't see it. It's because it won't autofocus, of course. You can't even. My writing is so bad. I don't even really. Oh my God. Don't even get me started on cursive. People still learn cursive? Yeah, but you can't. Like, when do you actually use cursive? You write half in cursive.
Yeah, I write half cursive, half normal.
I don't buy it.
Go, you know my handwriting.
I don't- Fine. You keep going with your cursive. I don't even know if I could write my name. Hold on, I'm gonna try to write my name in cursive. Like proper cursive. Oh my god. What? It turned into you can't even see it. It turned into a signature. Like that's what happens when I try to write cursive now. It just turns into a signature. Good god. All right. Hold on. Let's move on. Brian Bond, is peanut butter with an omelet actually good? No. And I was shocked to see comments from quite a few people who were like, "Yeah, it's so good." Like, what? Like, no, it's not good at all. And I know peanut butter and eggs is not that weird, really. It's pretty terrible, Brian. Pretty terrible. I do not recommend trying it. I mean, maybe you'll like it. I don't know. Are we talking about dog names now? Bartholomew? Bartholomew is too long.
But it's extra. I like it.
It is extra. Yeah, it's too long though. I don't know. I don't know if I can handle Bartholomew. Because then inevitably it would just get shortened to like B or Bart. But I don't like Bart. I don't want to call a dog Bart. Isn't Winston the name of the Boston Terrier in the Disney Pixar short Feast? I have not seen this. I cannot comment. MPW is a good dog name? What the hell? What was MPW? Does that stand for something? All right, moving on down here. Cursive was invented to not waste ink when lifting the quill. Did you Wikipedia this? I feel like that's a Wikipedia answer right there. I don't know. Although, I wish we could still write with quills. That'd be sick. I remember, because I grew up on the coast, like a beach town, where we had seagulls. And you would find seagull feathers. And seagull feathers are like perfect. At least when you're a kid, you're like, this looks like a quill that you learn about in school in 4th grade. And so I used to take them home. And my parents would yell at me because they'd be like, you're going to get a disease. Put that thing away. And I was like, whatever. And I tried it. We had like a stamp book, with the ink, like stamp pad. And I dipped it in there, and it didn't work. I've never got a quill to actually work like it's supposed to. So I don't know what it's like. In the movies, it looks amazing. It's like the most perfect writing you would ever find. Moving on from cursive. Mix in, you guys in your cursive. Peanut butter and bacon? Yes. Yes. I will say peanut butter and I'll agree with that peanut butter and bacon thing. Sure. Why not?
Maybe like a baked good, like a donut.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Bacon on a donut? Mm-hmm. Let's see. Heinz is now running ketchup on sushi commercials. No, they're not. That's a Scoob's Kitchen original. Don't tell me they stole my ideas. That's copyrighted. Sorry. Gotta moisten my lips. Don't mind me. Ketchup on sushi. Ketchup on sushi, by the way, is not bad. At least I had it on salmon. Raw salmon and ketchup. Whatever. It was fine. Let's see. I dated a girl who made a peanut butter sandwich with a fried egg inside for our hiking day trip. And she was never seen again. Yeah. I don't think I could go after that with I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Fountain pens, the modern mechanized quill. When I was a kid, I took a calligraphy class. And that calligraphy class, that's something else. I mean, if you're on TikTok scrolling through videos, occasionally you'll come across like some fancy writing video. It's pretty amazing when people can do it really well, which is not me. Can you recommend some of the strange foods? I recommend that were actually good. I have to be careful because I don't know what you guys have seen and haven't seen. But potato chips and not Cool Whip, Ready Whip. Ready Whip, like in a can, like psh. Get yourself some potato chips, just regular, plain, simple potato chips, and throw some Ready Whip on top, and you'll thank me later. I promise. Let's see. This gravy's delicious. Sir, that's curry. I mean, that's that could happen. Mayo on pasta? No. Absolutely not. That's a no-go. Yeah, you send me a snapshot of Heinz putting ketchup on sushi. I want to see this. Peanuts and eggs work in pad thai. Yes, but that's a very specific use case, and it works because of everything else that's in it. Jules, did you get the stocking stuffer idea?
Yeah, I did.
Nice work. You're the best. What else do we got? Bacon and chocolate. Yes, agreed. Spinach instead of lettuce on a BLT? Yeah, sure. Why not? Kale chips? No. I don't think so. Chocolate cake with tortilla. I figured this was where this chat was going to go. It was inevitably gonna turn into just ridiculous food requests. Greetings from Orange County, California. Hello, Martha. I used to live in Orange County, California, in Newport Beach, not far from where I grew up, which was Palos Verdes, California. For all of you Californians out there, grew up in Palos Verdes, lived in Newport for a while. Ready Whip is freaking good. What's the meaning of life? Having fun. That's the older you get, you just want to have fun before the world ends. I'm pretty sure the world's going to end anyways, guys. Not to be a downer, but there's a lot of crazy things happening. And now we got some like solar flare thing that they're talking about. Which, by the way, I'd be really pissed because obviously my videos need the internet. So no more videos for Scoobs. If we get a solar flare, it's just going to be like Walking Dead. Every man for themselves. Man, woman, and child. I think I'd be okay, though, in a zombie apocalypse. I think I'd be all right. I'm pretty scrappy. I could be scrappy once in a while if I need to be. And I know how to use, things, tools, guns. Although there's no guns here in Portugal.
I'm a little flower. I don't know if I'd make it.
You'd make it. I'd carry you. I'd carry Jules. Just like I do in World of Warcraft.
Okay.
Just like I do in every game that we play together. I carry her through everything.
I want to play Baldur's Gate so I can carry you while you cry about that.
I would play Baldur's Gate if it was a good game.
Okay.
It won Game of the Year because
Severe ADHD.
they got the most investment money.
You have severe ADHD.
Monterey. Oh, Virgo's from Monterey Bay. That's a beautiful area. I love Monterey Bay. That aquarium. Jules and I were just there. Not. Well, I guess now it's a while ago, but within the last 2 years. That aquarium is so awesome. Bulgaria. Good to see people from all over the place. Yeah, there we go. Comet flying by April 2024. See? We got till April, Jules. You're not going to make it till your next birthday.
29 forever.
That's right. Well, I just had a birthday. I don't want to get any older. I'm to the age where I'm just going to start going backwards.
Oh God, he brought up Grand Theft Auto.
Why do you think that adding salt to fruit hasn't caught on? I'm in South Florida, and we don't do that. But I know people in the South do it. Oranges, watermelon. I don't know. It's good. Yeah.
Why though?
You can add a little bit of salt. I mean, yeah, I think that's the big question. Like, why? Does it make it better? I don't know.
Most people are trying to eat less salt.
It makes it a little different. Yeah. And it's definitely not as healthy if you want to add more salt. Thanks, Felipe. Appreciate that. Gotta love Kevin. Have I seen the GTA 6 trailer? I'm not a GTA fan. I'm taking the Elon Musk approach with this and just saying it's so. I'm not like a goody two shoes. Okay, like I don't speak out against violence in games and things like that. But GTA has always, to me, it's always crossed the line. But at least in like the old days, the graphics were so bad that it's like, whatever. It's silly. Now, I mean, the graphics are so ridiculously amazing. And you combine that with the fact that, like, they want you to go out and kill police officers and do terrible things. To me, that's just it's not something I'm interested in. And I'm not bashing people that want to play it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you if you enjoy that. Like I could play Call of Duty, which I have. That's fine for me. But the GTA thing is just a little crosses the line a little bit for me. Felipe loves a red flag. Are you saying Kevin's a red flag?
Yeah.
Kevin is not a red flag. Kevin is grossly misunderstood. That's his deal. He's grossly misunderstood. He's the guy that probably was a PhD candidate at one point, and you'd never know it. Salt with chili and fruit. What's my favorite food combo that actually makes sense? Favorite food combo? Hummus and chicken. Fuck yeah. Hummus and chicken. Grilled chicken. Plain grilled chicken, little olive oil, a good amount of salt. Make it nice and seasoned. And you just dip every single little piece. And I cut them up into like little cubes. And you dip every single one of those little cubes of chicken separately into the hummus. And your life has now changed for the better. Every day. I could eat that every day. And I think I do eat that almost actually every day. It's perfect. Perfect. Very few food combos are perfect in this world. And that's a perfect one right there. All right, moving on. Do I think pineapple belongs on pizza? Does it belong on pizza? No. Is it good on pizza? Yeah, it's pretty good. That's my stance. That's my stance. And actually, Jules, Didn't they have that in Italy?
What?
Pineapple on pizza.
It wasn't a touristy area though, so.
It wasn't a touristy. Jules and I were just in Rome.
Pineapple on pizza though with jalapenos. It has to have jalapenos.
Yeah, well, that's very southwestern, I think.
Probably.
Jules and I were just in Rome. So if you're going to talk about pizza, I mean, Italy's like, you know, the world capital. And Rome isn't known for their pizza, but it's still Italy. And we went to a pizza restaurant, and they had pineapple on their pizza. And mind blown. We were like, what? So I guess if it's okay with them, it's okay with me. Greetings from Finland. Hi, Finland. Finland. There's some place I haven't been. Would love to go up there. Brenda is a red flag? No, I'm going to disagree. I don't think Brenda's a red flag. Trevor, her boyfriend's a red flag. Her boyfriend's just a D-bag. And I think at some point they're probably going to break up. And maybe we'll make that into a video. Something to do with like Brenda showing up with Trevor and then like a new guy coming in, new boyfriend. It could be Kevin. Oh my God, Kevin could be Brenda's new boyfriend. Yes, you see? Now we're brainstorming together. This is fantastic. This is the greatest thing that's ever happened. I think Kevin could be a good match for Brenda. I really do. That's just my 2 cents. Hold on, let's see here. Hummus works with everything? Yeah. Hummus is pretty good. And the cumin level it has to be pretty high for me. I like it a cumin. I don't know where that came from. Favorite food combo is Thai Krapow. I mean, I have a Krapow too when I eat Thai food, but it might be a different one. As a pizza top. I don't know what that is, man. Are you making that up? What the hell is Thai Krapow? Krapow? Like, Krapow! Is a garlic, chili, and basil dish that's spicy and really... I mean, that sounds pretty good. You love the sarcastic waiter? Yeah, the Preston the waiter is just an embodiment of every server, at least that I know, that's like a good server. Because you have a lot of servers that are just terrible at their jobs. They don't care. They don't want to be there. They don't even like people. But the good servers, they try to be friendly. They try to be courteous and polite. But in their brain, they're still thinking that you're an idiot and they just want to slap you in the face. And so Preston kind of walks that line between what you want to say and what you actually say. What's my favorite game? EverQuest. EverQuest! And you better not talk smack about EverQuest. I got a big soft spot right here in my heart for EQ. If you don't know what EQ is, don't worry about it. Don't look it up. Don't ever Google it. Just pretend like you didn't hear about it. Pineapple's great on pizza, especially paired with bacon and pineapple. Okay, yeah. Bacon, pineapple. Bacon and pineapple's delicious. Let's see. Hawaiian. Oh, there's another 30 minutes. There it is. Don't worry, I'm still here, folks. I'm still here. It's just my high quality video camera. It really bummed me out. You see, Jules, this is why I have to buy a new one. You see? Now you know. I told her, I was like, I got to get a new camera. She's like, how much is it? I'm like, $900. Yeah. She said, when I buy her a dog, I could buy a new camera. But then I'm just spending more money. The dog's probably like $6,000. There's $7,000. Maybe $7,500 for a good quality one that doesn't have eyes that like look Like this way.
I want a crazy eye pug.
No, I don't want a crazy eye.
I do.
If we get a pug, it cannot be a crazy eye pug.
You can't help that if it grows up and has crazy eyes. You have to let it just stay.
No, yeah, that's why you have to go to a breeder and be like, hey, do your dogs have crazy eyes?
That's cute though. That's part of the charm.
I demand to look at the parents and the other offspring before I choose. Now I'm not cut up again. Hold on. Local Explorer probably already left, but thanks for dropping by. Good chatting with you. EQ is my first MMO. Little heart. You got the little heart? Adrian. Hell yeah. You know, you can still play. I'm not suggesting it, but you can. You can still play it. I do. Hold on. How about a shorts about people playing EverQuest while the server is trying to take the order? What, on a computer? You gonna bring your laptop in and play EQ? Actually, like the craziest place you've played a game. I used to fly a lot for my job that I had before, and I flew on Southwest a lot, and I got to like what's it called? A-list premier. There's A-list and then there's the higher one. I got the highest one where they give you free internet on the plane. And so I would take my laptop with me and play EverQuest on the plane when I was flying from place to place. That's when you know you have a problem. EQ, oh yeah, UO. Age of Camelot. Man, there's one. I played Age of Camelot. That was fun for a little while. Kevin is bringing back the early 2000s MMO. Yeah, see, I'm dating myself now. I'm talking about 2000s MMOs. I really wish, guys, I mean, I love doing the videos that I do. I just wish I could be a gaming channel. I just want to be a gaming channel. That's where my nerd heart lies. And I thought about making another channel, but it's so hard to grow. I'm not going to do it. But just know that I'm a gamer in here. At which restaurants did you work? I mean, chains? Jeez, did I work at a chain restaurant?
What was the Mexican restaurant you worked at?
Mexican restaurant?
Yeah,
Where?
when you were young. Did you say you used to like eat those tortillas all the time when you got in trouble?
What?
No? Maybe
Eat the tortillas?
Sorry,
It got in No, who are you talking about? That's not me.
that's my boyfriend.
That's somebody else. Jules is talking about somebody else. Chains. Jeez, man. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. The very first job that I ever had was I was a host. I was 16 years old, and I worked at an Islands. And if you're in Southern California, that person that was from Orange County probably knows Islands. And I made it a couple months, and I got fired for flirting with the servers at 16. So that was my entry into the restaurant world. Good times. Yeah, that was. Huh? I used to. Whatever. I flirted with you. That's how we're married.
Maybe I'm just weird and you're weird, so it just kind of works.
Well, yeah, we're definitely weird. I'm not normal. Jules and I talk about it all the time. I could not be with anybody else because I'm a weird guy. I just have a lot of quirks, and I don't know if I could be with anybody else. All right, Peter left. Good talking to you, Peter. Peter's been around since the very beginning. Peter Lawler. I know that name. Thanks, buddy. You've been a supporter for a long time. When I had like 100 subs, and that was it. You need the camera to buy the dog and to sustain the. Yeah, you see that, Jules? That's Adrian's talking my logic there. The camera helps bring in income, and I need income to support the dog. It sounds like I need a camera. Do I work a job? This. Not this. Streaming. That'd be cool. No, content creation is now my job. That was the deal when we left the US. It was at a point to where I could do it. So, yeah, creating content videos is my job. Yeah. It's been going pretty good. Pretty good. Just as long as there's no solar flares, then I'm screwed. Then I'll have to start farming or something that doesn't require electricity. Yeah, I could be a farmer. I can't even keep our damn plants alive. We have these, you can't see them down, obviously. We have these little house plants, and I struggle. I love them too much, and I give them too much water. And it's I don't know why my brain cannot comprehend this, that it's easier to kill a plant by overwatering it than underwatering it. And yet still, I always overwater them. I don't know how. I'm trying really hard though. Really hard. What do we got here? Ooh, favorite fast food restaurant. Favorite fast food restaurant. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I lost. Okay, I'm back. Favorite fast food restaurant? I mean, this is obviously going back to the U.S. Oh, Jules says Chipotle. Chipotle was good. No, that can't be my favorite. If I say McDonald's, I'm going to get murdered. My wife is just going to destroy me if I say McDonald's. McDonald's is not my favorite fast food.
It is though.
No, it's not. It is not. It is not my favorite fast food. I mean, it was pretty good. It's pretty good. The fries. Fries are pretty good. I don't know. I got to think about this. Favorite fast food. I don't know. Can I be the most boring middle-aged white guy and say Panera?
Oh my god.
What? What's wrong with Panera?
Yeah, he said In-N-Out. You like In-N-Out?
In-N-Out's good. Yeah, In-N-Out's good. Smash?
We don't do a lot of fast food though.
No, we never really ate a lot of fast food. Jules and I cook a lot, even though I'm not like a chef. We're both pretty good at cooking. Pretty good. Okay. There's some more dog talk.
Don't you dare ignore it.
What am I ignoring?
Dogs can be in your videos, and that's good.
Oh, I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh.
Dogs can be in the videos?
Yeah.
I mean, dogs could be in the streams. Everybody loves seeing dogs. I could have a dog right here, like a little pug with his little head poking out of the apron like this, with his little eyeballs going that way.
Probably get like 5 million views.
Yeah. Dog could make me money. Now I'm interested. Yeah, it's business investment. Yeah, there you go. Love your videos. Thanks, Mechanical Pencil. God, we were just talking about writing utensils. What's it called? Utensil? Yeah, I think it's writing utensil. I don't know. Mechanical pencils. Then there's those two factions of people. Like one half hates mechanical pencils and only uses like the real ones. I like a mechanical pencil because I'm lazy like that. I don't want to have to sharpen it. I don't want to have to worry about breaking the tip and then you're screwed. That's my 2 cents on pencils. The camera will make money and the dog will take money. I like this person. Sue is making a lot of sense.
No, she said also to get a pug that doesn't have breathing problems to get the nose wrinkle up higher.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm a slow reader. And I have a pug, and we're wrapped around her paws. Make sure to get a pug with the fold of skin high up on the nose. Yeah. I mean, can you give him Botox? What? You can't give a pug Botox to fix some of those things? You Botox anything else. Just saying. You should Botox me. I would like some Botox right here. I blame what?
Someone even asked how old you are too.
How old I am? I'm skipping that one. I blame Jules for all these wrinkles because she makes me laugh so much that you laugh and you squint, and then so as someone that's getting older, I highly recommend just being angry as much as possible. Your skin's going to be much better. Just try to be angry all the time. RBF. Have an RBF. That's my suggestion.
Are you learning words from me?
RBF? I knew what RBF was. I know stuff. Have I been to Denmark? No, I have not. So we've traveled a fair amount, but we have not gotten to the Northern European countries, and we really want to. That's high on our list of places to go.
Ask when the best time to see the borealis is.
The Aurora Borealis. We have a question. If anybody lives up there, when is the best time to see the Aurora Borealis? Let's see here. More talk about pugs. Oh, gosh. Am I that far behind? How old are you? Skipping that. Skipping it. Mold. I don't need to skip it. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed, Jules. Can't even say it. I'm 41. God damn. It sounds terrible. Because, you get older and you don't really say your age very much. Nobody asks, for your ID or, how old you are. Man, I'm 41. 41. I don't look 41, though, right? I look 29, 28.
Don't put yourself out there like that.
28. What?
You look not a day over 40.
Bullshit. Shoot. 37. That's how old I look. You met your wife when you worked together in a restaurant? That's awesome. Restaurants are very good for meeting people of the opposite sex. I'll say that. Whether or not it ends well, yeah, usually not, but sometimes it does, like in your case. Hey, marrying someone because they can cook is, it's not the worst thing. Just saying. Uh-oh. Hold on. Something about editing videos. Do you edit on Mac or PC? Sorry, Alan, if you're already gone. I don't know how far up this is. I edit on my PC, so I film on my iPhone, actually, just because it's already set up for portrait mode. I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. The camera's pretty good. And I have lighting and all that stuff. So it turns out okay. And then I edit in Premiere Pro. I use Adobe Premiere Pro, which I can't comment if it's better or worse. I'm just used to it now. And it's good. It's a good program. So that's what I use. Someone said, "Oh my God, YouTube Shorts guy." Yeah, it's that YouTube Shorts guy.
Hey, that's not bad if that's your deal.
Sure, I'll be the YouTube Shorts guy. I'll be whatever you want. Just keep watching my videos. And comment and share. Thanks. You're the best. Let's see. Chipotle's overrated. God, I must be way back. They're still talking about fast food. Well, I feel bad now because I'm such a slow reader. And that's not just Kevin. That's me. I'm just slow. By the time I get to these comments, it's probably going to be gone, but whatever. At least I'll get to read them. Panera's good. I like Panera. Panera's good. Wildflower. I don't know if you guys have Wildflower. Oh, Jules. What was that place that we used to go to?
Flower child?
Flower Child. Yeah. So Jules and I like trendy fast food. I don't even know if you can call that fast food. That's not fast food. Is that fast food?
I don't know. It's kind of because you like stand up and order, but it's not also. I don't know.
It's not fast food. It's good food fast.
Yeah.
That's a really good place. How about shorts about cooks having contests in the kitchen, like chopping veggies or doing planks? Doing planks. This sounds like you've seen some things firsthand. That's not a bad idea. Why don't you ask T-Fin? T-Fin's a chef. How many planks he's doing in his kitchen? You hear that, Tim? You better be doing planks instead of watching videos.
No, he's doing his cosplay stuff.
Yeah, actually. Customers try to bring dogs into restaurants. I did a video about that, a Yelp review. I like my Yelp review videos. It's a longer format one, so if you only watch shorts, you won't see it. But I think those are funny, personally, because they're mine. Which state do you come from? Most recently Arizona, and then now we live in Portugal on the other side of the pond. The U.S. tipping system. The U.S. tipping system, I mean, it is what it is. We've come so far that you can't just get rid of it. And so it's just there. Because the wages are low for service staff in the U.S. compared to the cost of living. Versus in Europe, the wages for service staff in Europe probably are not much higher, comparatively speaking, but you get a lot more, right? You have socialized healthcare, you have programs that, you're not like living and dying by each paycheck usually. In the U.S., a lot of the times, working in a restaurant, you're struggling. So, yeah, that's where the tipping culture came from. Long-winded answer to a short question. Oh, someone said I look younger. Yeah, you hear that, Jules? Younger. I look good for 41. I love when people say, you look good for 40. Like, you look good for your age.
I know.
You old bastard. Thanks. People are in their 40s and they talk about EQ. Yep, that's for sure. Where the average age of that player base is like older, actually. It's probably mid late 40s. You can use your iPhone as webcam for streaming. It's pretty good quality. My understanding is that you can only do that if you have a Mac, because there's a like an app you can download. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't have a Mac. I have a PC. Oh man, guests with coupons are the worst. Yeah, especially when they bust out the coupons for the wrong place. I did a video on that. I don't know if it's a short. I think it's a short. Oh, that's right, T-Fin. You are a runner. My mistake. Love the weird food stories that taste good. Spaghetti with powdered sugar. It really is good. Man, it's so good. It's a dessert. And what I learned, it's funny, when I post these videos, I learn so much from other countries. International fans comment all the time. And they tell me, like, dude, that's not weird. That's normal. We call it this. And so, yeah, in a lot of, actually, quite a few countries, noodles, some type of noodles that are sweetened is a thing. It's a dessert. And it's delicious. Someone else from Germany. I recovered your videos recently, and since Then the nice or not nice. They're all you get on shorts. Maybe the algorithm is being mean to you then, unless you like watching them all. But thanks. Hello, Kevin. Hi, everybody. Greetings from Peru. Thank you, Giancarlo. Appreciate that. How did you end up in Portugal, and which part do you live in? We live up near Porto, and we decided that when we wanted to leave the U.S., we looked at like a list of countries for a number of different things on a checklist, like healthcare, the culture, are they welcoming to foreigners, safety, cost of living, how easy is it to get a visa? All these things are important. And Portugal came to the top. There's a lot of expats, a lot of people from the U.S. that have moved to Portugal. Thanks. I appreciate that, Der Snatcher. Guten Tag. A German takeover. Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen und verstehen ein bisschen Deutsch. For all of those people that speak German out there. Because again, this guy is German. Heritage German. Anyways, peoples, I'm sweating and it's late. It's past 10 o'clock here. And this was supposed to be a test. This was just going to be a test to see if this thing worked. But it looks like it's working, and I've had some feedback so far that this is fun. And so we'll do it again, and maybe next time I'll come back as a different character. I don't know how long I can keep up a female character talking in a different voice, but I could give it a try. But don't beat me up too hard if I give up halfway through. Between me and Drew Talbert, you're grateful? Yeah, there's a few of us that do restaurant comedy. And a lot of similarities, some differences, but I'm glad that we each have an audience. And there's a lot of crossover. A lot of people watch both me and Drew. And that's great. And there's more people, like Alana Feynman does restaurant story girl. I did a collab with her. Jared Benson does some good stuff with restaurants, among other things. He's hilarious, and we're gonna work on some other stuff too. But yeah, good times. This was fun. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you hanging out and chatting, and hope everybody has a great day. We'll see you later. Okay, bye.